internet world, and welcome to LEGO Spring Wipeout. I am John What's-His-Face.
And I am John What's-His-Name. John, and everyone else, the fake snow has melted off our course, leaving, well, a course with no fake snow. But that's a perfect opportunity to have LEGO Spring Wipeout for the first time ever in the internet world.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Because we're the best.
So, what do we have on the course today, John?
Well, first off, our contestants are going to start at LEGO Lanes, where they have to dodge the bowling ball and the random Easter egg. From there, they move on to the big balls of stress relief.
Now with the bushwhacker.
And from there, our contestants move on to the deathbeds. And let's go down to the top of the course now, where our first contestant is standing by.
It's Average Joe with a cup of joe.
So, what you got in your cup there? Not really sure. Just a cup of joe. 'Cause I'm the average Joe. I drive a minivan. It's awesome.
Yeah, John, coffee, minivans, and bowling balls, always a great mix. Now that he's past the first one, that is.
Here comes our egg, or not. And that
Was a giant... I didn't even know that existed.
Joe moving on to the bushwhacker. Oh!
Gets flung to the second ball, which point he bounces the opposite direction. I guess that's what boring people do.
And here he is now at the end. Oh!
Gets hit by a dust bunny.
The bed misses him, but it's the dust bunny of death on our deathbeds. Deathbeds.
Say hello to my double harpoon! So, what's with the heavy artillery? Hey, say hello to the double harpoons. Why? Because the little fishies, they're gonna get the harpoon of death. That is why I'm here today. I can harpoon everything. I could harpoon harpoons. Ah, yeah.
Harpoon Man onto LEGO Lanes, dodges the first bowling ball. He's coming over to the egg now, and oh! Yes, he might be able to harpoon, but the egg...
Well, let me show you here. Look. He sees the egg, clearly. And so, obviously, he shoots it. But the problem is, whatever it is he's shooting bounces back at him, creates a tiny spark off the side of his harpoon, which hits his oxygen tank, explodes, and rockets him in a circle to his doom. Oh, right. Then he gets eaten by a giant shark.
Or maybe he just fell.
Well, I didn't think of that.
Oh! But clearly, no camouflage is enough to defeat the deathbeds of death.
Here we have face planted on the big balls, a king? It's
taking a royal plunge. Or should we say a royal flush?
Oye, los benditos, son los Mexicanos frito chips. So, what are you, Knight? What the heck? Oh, the fritos, senorita. You see, I got to guard the castle in Mexico against the invaders, but my beard is intimidating the heck out of everybody.
Well, John, I'm intimidated, but clearly the bowling ball was not as intimidated as we.
Couldn't see it through the helmet.
That is the problem.
And
whoa! The bushwhacker is doing more than bush flinger today, as our Mexican
knight
gets flung
onto the bed. Oh!
What was that?
Hit with the launching dust bunny. Those things can be dangerous, John.
You thought bunnies were just cute and cuddly. Alright, John, who's this?
Oh, yes, I'm Brick Boy.
Yes, John, that person who just got hit in the face with the deathbed is our next contestant, who just talked to Jill earlier.
What brings you to Wipeout? Dude, you know, I love the fish. Love the fish. The aquatic life. Yeah. I mean, hit me with a plane.
Next on the bushwhacker we have someone who...
Well, we really don't care about him.
No.
Obviously.
Let's move on to LEGO Lanes where we have someone else.
Who we also don't care about. I already told you, John.
Oh, bowling ball to the head. I don't think we'll be seeing them again. Alright, John, we have one contestant remaining and he is at the top of the course. As we speak.
Right now.
I got a tracksuit and a plane and $1 million and a house in Tahiti and a beach that's full of golden sand and millions of dollars. And I've also got a car and another car and a plane and a house on the
reclaimed
beach,
sheepskin
but not
that we
that
got
house
from
on
the
beach.
bottom
I mean,
of the
a
Dead
different
Sea,
beach. That's
stitched
not
together by monks meditating in Tibet. Ah yes, finest quality. This tracksuit actually has a homing device, in case I get lost, and then my personal chef can come and make me a dinner. I don't take these granola bars. You know, you guys can't put these granola bars. I don't need a granola bar because I have my food personally made for me. My tent is actually, it's a very big tent. It pops out and has 3 pools in it and a microwave, and the microwave is for the cat and not for me. You know, I have a chef. They make me food. We already talked about this. I even brought my...
Sorry to interrupt this monologue, but he just made it across the big balls of stress relief. This is the first time in LEGO Wipeout history this has ever happened. This is an event. But yeah, back to him now.
plane with me, not the big plane, you know, the little plane. This is the weekend plane. Yeah, it's going to fly me over the course, and I'm going to get run over by it.
And on that note, the man who seems to have everything brings our qualifier to its conclusion.
But not everything, John. You see,
Is that so?
I stopped by a local used car dealership yesterday, and I just happened to come across this fine piece of motorwork. If we're to ask the question.
Is this a Lamborghini?
Thank you. It could be.
I am shocked, but not as shocked as I am about who's moving on to the next round. Alright, so moving on, we have our harpoon man,
Say hello to my double harpoon!
Brick Boy, and the man who has everything.
We also have Average Joe, the Mexican Knight, and the King of... Well...
But only one of our remaining competitors will take home one of the few things more valuable than this car.
much more valuable. It is the Red Golden Penny. Batteries not included.
So stay tuned for more exciting wipeouts.
And yodeling.